everyone! I'm here to do my first wine and dollies video. I don't have wine, but I do have coffee. And I'm here just to kind of talk about my dolls. And I don't exactly know everything I'm going to be talking about. We'll see where this goes. So first of all, I wanted to talk about a doll show that Danny and I went to a few days ago. It was a local doll show, and it wasn't just BJDs. We were actually hoping there would be some BJDs there, but there wasn't really much there in terms of ball-jointed dolls. I saw somebody post about this on Den of Angels, but yeah, when we got there, we couldn't find too many BJDs there. It was still really cool to go to. They had mostly like antique and vintage dolls, but it was still cool to see. There were a couple BJDs there. We saw an artist BJD for sale, and she was selling for about $1,000, like 900 and something. She was a really pretty doll though, like we really liked her, but she was also very expensive. And then we also saw somebody who had an Ippelhaus Soa, I believe, which was very cool. Danny and I don't really get to see a lot of other people's BJDs in person yet. We've never been to a BJD meet, so anytime we can see somebody else's ball-jointed dolls, it's really exciting. So yeah, we ended up actually bringing our dolls along. We wanted to compare them to any like clothes or props that they had for sale. We didn't really find them anything, unfortunately, but it was cool to still carry them around. A lot of people were pretty interested in them, complimenting how pretty they were and stuff. And they were asking us like where we got them and what they were. But it was really cool. We don't really bring our dolls anywhere since we haven't been to a BGD meet or anything. So it was cool just to kind of carry them around and see what other people thought of them. There is a so there used to be a Dairyland BGD forum, and so we live in the Midwest, and we always really wanted to go to the Dairyland summer meet. And a couple years ago we were signed up to go. We were on the waiting list, and we were one person off. Like, we signed up just a little bit too late, and there wasn't enough room for us. So we're on the waiting list. And since there was two of us, Danny and me, we needed 2 spots in order to get in. And there was only 1 spot open by the time the doll meet came around. So we couldn't go, and that was really unfortunate, because we still need to go to our first BJD meet. But Dairyland has now changed into Badgerland BJD, and there is supposed to be a meetup this summer. So hopefully we're going to go to that. It's in July, I believe. So we're really excited. We're hoping we can go. Yeah, hopefully it works out. Yeah. Something else I want to talk about really quick is that Rhea got a new shirt. I bought it from somebody on Instagram, and I'm so happy. I absolutely love the shirt on her. I've actually been borrowing one from Danny that is really similar to this. I used it for Rhea's dolly dress-up video a little while back, and it's very similar to this, basically exact. The flower on Danny's fell off. We have to attach it sometime. But the only difference is, I think, is that this one's a little longer, because this one's kind of meant to be a dress as well as like a shirt. But I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that I got it. I've been borrowing Danny's for quite some time because I absolutely love it on Rhea, like so much. So now that I finally have one of my own, I can give Danny's back to her. But yes, so right now she's wearing the shirt, this white skirt, and these cute socks with these little pearls on it. So yeah, there she is. Now the next doll I want to talk about is Rowan. Now Rowan is going to be going through some pretty big changes, I think. I've been having a lot of trouble with Rowan's character lately. So I had a character in mind for her. My goal was for her to be this like really cute and casual girl who could wear, you know, a lot of different things, but she'd work at a coffee shop, she'd love to read, she'd be really smart, and I don't know, I had these things in mind, and like I wanted her to wear kind of like a lot of browns and tans and stuff like that, but it didn't really work. Like I wasn't bonding with her character. So I've had Rowan for, I don't know, a little over half a year, I guess. I got her last summer. So almost a year, I suppose. And I haven't been bonding with her. Like I haven't figured out really who she is at all. So there is a character that I've been wanting, and that is my dragon girl. So I decided to try that out. So now Rowan looks like this. And yeah, so I've been wanting my dragon girl for a while now, and the only thing that was mostly stopping me from turning Rowan into my dragon girl was the fact that this wig doesn't really fit her. Yeah, it doesn't exactly fit over the her entire head. So that was the main thing that was stopping me from trying her as my dragon girl. However, I put a little silly putty, or not silly putty, some eye putty, on her head, and it's holding it down pretty well. And you can't really tell that it's too small. Like, I think with the way the styling is and stuff, like, you can't tell that it doesn't fit her. The biggest problem was that it kept falling off, but now it's staying out pretty well. So yeah, so this is what she looks like. She's wearing this black shirt, these purple shimmery pants. These are both from Starshine Designs on Etsy. And then I've just got her wearing this little necklace. And I think she looks really, really pretty like this. This is a lot different than what I was planning for her, but like, I think she looks really pretty. And I don't think she would need to have a different face-up. So right now she has a face-up by Attila Tilly. Her eyes are a little wonky right now, I'm sorry about that. But right now she has the face-up from Attila Tilly. And it is a bit different than what I was originally planning for my dragon girl, but I think it still works. So yeah, I'm not positive that this is going to be a permanent change, but I'm kind of leaning towards it being permanent because I've been really wanting my dragon girl, and she looks really pretty as my dragon girl, so yeah. And I have quite a few clothes because originally, one of my ideas for Rhea, who is now a unicorn girl, was a galaxy girl. Actually, the first video on this channel, Rhea was still my galaxy girl. So these clothes were actually hers before I changed her. So I do have some clothes, which helps. But yeah. And I don't think I'd be changing her name. I think Rowan would be a fine name for her. But we'll see. And I'm very happy that I have my dragon girl now. And so now the next doll I want is my blue-haired boy. So I haven't really been wanting like a boy BGD very much, but I have fallen in love with boy BJDs with blue hair. Right when I was starting into the hobby, like right when I was looking for my very first doll, I actually considered getting a boy doll. That didn't end up happening. I ended up getting a girl, Soul Kid Tiffy, and so then I just never got a boy. But every time I see a boy BJD with blue hair, like I fall in love with him. Like Oh my goodness. So I think that I really want one. I don't have too much of a character in mind yet. Just that he would wear a lot of like grays and blacks and casual things, I guess. I have a few things in mind for his character, but not too many things yet. And so I'm not really sure. I'm not positive what sculpt I want to get for him. For Rhea and Rowan, I got their dolls, or I got them off of the Den of Angels marketplace before having like a character in mind for them. So I got the dolls, then found a character to fit them. But for my blue-haired boy, I'm creating his character first and then finding a doll. So I'm not sure how to really go about this. I've been looking at sculpts. I've been like looking at the Den of Angels marketplace and looking at just Instagram and stuff, trying to find a doll to suit this character. And I might have found one that I really like. It's the Minifee Mur or the Minifee Mika. They're the same sculpt. I really like that sculpt, and I feel like it could work really well for what I'm going for. But I've never had or seen a Minifee before, and it's a little pricier than I would like. I haven't paid nearly that much yet for a BJD, so, and I don't know when I'd actually have the funds to get him. But if I could find a cheap, I'm really hoping I can get my blue-haired boy by the end of the year. I'm not positive that's gonna happen, but I'm really hoping. So my plan is either to get a new Minifee Mur, find one on Den of Angels or find one secondhand, maybe get the Minifee head but then hybrid it with a different body, or just find a different sculpt altogether. I'm not quite sure. The other day I just kind of sketched out kind of what I would have wanted him to look like, his character. I'm not good at drawing or anything, but yeah, so blue hair, wearing black. I actually wasn't planning for him to have glasses, but what Danny and I like to do is we like to make Sims of our dolls on The Sims 4. And so I made a sim of my blue-haired boy, and I gave him glasses and fell in love with it. So my blue-haired boy needs glasses now. And I probably want to have him wear glasses all the time. He'd probably wear contacts most of the time. But I would want to get him a nice pair of glasses so he could wear those sometimes too. So yeah, that's the doll that I really want right now, is just my blue-haired boy. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get him this year because I've been really wanting him. But right now I'm just going to be looking at everybody else's blue-haired boys and loving them. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first Wine and Dollies video, and I'm hoping to make more of these. So thanks for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.